Hello everyone and welcome back to the Circle Military Frequency. The bubble. A tiny area in the center of an aircraft carrier's flight deck where vital work is done while enjoying the most breathtaking vista will wow you. These ships' ability to launch and land jets in such a confined area is astounding, and helmeted the flight deck is crowded with sailors using earplugs to muffle the loud roar. While seated in one of the tiniest quarters aboard an aircraft carrier, officers get a great view of all the action. The Sphere, the Integrated Catapult Control Station, commonly referred to as the bubble, is a station situated on the flight decks of aircraft carriers. Modern aircraft carriers feature this station, which is also known as ICS. The station acts as the brain of the catapult control system, which eliminates the need for several distant stations and the intercommunications required for each, enabling the United States Navy to launch ships with improved safety and efficiency. Since even a small air or communication breakdown may cause an accident in airplane takeoff. The naval officer in the bubble is in charge of a large number of tasks. Before taking off, the sailor in the bubble performs safety checks. Once inside, he checks the wind, makes sure the path is clear, and keeps an eye on the board in front of him. Just before takeoff, he looks in the pilot's direction because if the pilot moves his head or turns off his lights when taking off at night, the takeoff will be delayed. Between the ICS on the deck and the central charging panel below the deck, the majority of the ICS controls are distributed. The ICS, which holds both the monitor control console and the catapult officer control console, is in charge of managing the functioning of two nearby catapults. In the case of an emergency, a system of indication lights and sound-powered phones link the ICS to the remote control panels for each catapult. The ICS duties can be transferred to the central charging panel or the emergency deck edge control panel, and the catapult officer can take over management of overseeing deck operations and the catapult officer control console. Are situated the status light switch units for the various catapult operation stages, the nose gear launch switch, the manual aircraft data input system readouts and array switches, and the capacitor selector valve are all located on the operating panels. Place console. It is not essential to use the bubble to launch a catapult because of these components, which enable the operator to control the device through a typical launching cycle. If the bubble is not used to launch an aircraft, these remote stations will help with the procedure because the Nimitz-class carriers are also equipped with the old remote stations that operated the catapults on older carriers. At a pace of roughly 1 every 20 seconds, an aircraft carrier can launch one aircraft from each of its 4 catapults. That is it for today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please let us know what you think of this subject in the comments. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. For now, bye.